Hello and welcome to the last episode in my walkthrough series of my SkillTracker app, the app that lets you track your hours over time for all of your different skills and hobbies and shows you different data points related to it. So let's dive right in. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how I intend to use this app. So let's go over that. So basically, there's a lot of achievements to accomplish, not to mention any personal goals that you might have, which will be in blue at the bottom of skill achievements. This one, honestly, pretty hard. 88 constellations is a lot to memorize. This is a shout out to like an anime show. Yeah, honestly, I'll take a look at the achievements every once in a while, but the way that I'm going to use this app is on a daily basis. I'm going to be logging the hours for the skills that I want to work on the most. So iOS development is probably going to continue being every day for years because I really do love learning about it and hopefully can get a job soon in it. But it's also going to be placed with some of my dormant skills like Japanese, which I haven't learned in years but enjoy learning. And then another cool thing is all the skills that you've built over your entire life, you can reverse calculate how many hours you put into it, and you can see how they like stack up to each other and like kind of see the narrative of who you are based on your skills and hobbies and how much you've done each of them, which can be surprising because even though I've done parkour, say, for like 10 years, my hours is probably going to be less than video editing because video editing takes a lot longer. And with parkour, it'd be very hard to do parkour for 10 hours straight, but it'd be very easy to do video editing for 10 hours straight. So that is kind of the content I'm going to record in here. And I might experiment with some other stuff, which I'll talk about later. But that's the main thing. Then every day I'll either clock in or add hours by tapping and holding, probably the most common way that I'm leveling up. And at the end of every day, for the skills that I want to work on, so usually iOS development, I definitely don't travel every day. Maybe astronomy someday, and any other skills that I plan on doing, I'm going to double tap and I'm going to add the reasons for that day. So that is going to basically keep all the charts and stuff updated and give me the most useful info. So I'll probably set a reminder on like Habitica or something or a different app so that I remember to check it for certain skills that I plan on improving. And a way I can easily organize this is I can just move the stuff that I want to do regularly to the top and the stuff that I'm not really doing very often, like travel, to like the bottom right over here. And that's easy. You just tap and hold and then drag and it'll save where you put things. So that's how I generally plan to use the app. But another thing I think that is really powerful about this app is you don't just have to do skills. Literally anything that you spend time doing and you want to track your progress of hours over time, you can track with this application. So you could do like your hours spent watching Netflix, which is not, that's not really a skill. But if you want to see your hours over time or like the reasons you do it, you could throw that in here. If you wanted to like get real fancy and kind of just use like binary logic, you don't even want to track hours. But let's say you want to track whether or not you ate healthy every day. You could just put 1 hour for yes and 0 for no, and then see over time how many days you missed and the reasons that you missed on those days. Like there's so many different ways you can use this if you're creative. That doesn't just have to be skills. And you don't have to achieve every achievement for every skill. You really only need to master one and get all these global achievements to be the chosen one. You don't have to master every single skill. And that's kind of the point. So hopefully this app is going to help you as much as I think it's going to help me. And it's going to be synced to iCloud. So like you're never going to lose your data no matter how many times you switch phones. And you're always going to have this way to just like show people how many hours you've done if you want to, or you can just keep it to yourself and use all this information to like help you be more productive and like not as lazy some days. Like you're going to know all the reasons why you behave the way that you do. And it's really going to help. And that's obviously going to involve a lot of like self-control and discipline in order to actually check back weekly and see why you did or didn't do something. Of course, you can just use this app super offhandedly and just add hours. Don't even add reasons. Just use it like that. And that's perfectly fine. Like I might do that for some of these skills. So that's how I intend to use the app. How do you intend to use it if you intend to use it? And did you find this tutorial series helpful? If you did, drop a like and a comment down below. And Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I build more apps in the future that may or may not be similar to Listen anyway. I have lots of ideas in my head, so yeah, take it easy, and I hope you guys have the best life and that all of your dreams come true. Okay, peace.